working, and I'm on all of them all at once. Wouldn't that be nice for technology to do what Kato needs it to do for just a minute, right? All right, come on in. As you can see, we've got the cool program today. We've got the book. I want to see what we can end up getting. So if you're here, please make sure that you are jumping on. We will also, I believe, have Facebook on here. Let me turn my computer around, move some things out of my way. Come on in here. Hi, hi, hi. If you are seeing me, please feel free to jump in. Hopefully I will get a new camera very, very soon here, which will help a lot of things. Come on in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am live on everywhere. Yay. Make sure I turn the volume down because I don't want to hear myself. Okie dokie. Come on in, everybody. I wish I could just edit this. Edit comment? Nope, just nothing I can do. Unpin. All right. Oh, I'm not acting as myself. Hi, Facebook. How are you guys? Kato the Medium here. Hi, TikTok. Let me know if you're here. Make sure you're double tapping, especially if you're just getting in here. Please make sure that you are double tapping, double tapping, double tapping. Join now. XO, there's your new pinned comment if anybody on Facebook wants to join. Everybody from TikTok, hi Teresa, welcome. Please make sure you are hitting the share button. I'm on a different program today, so my reach really isn't going to be there, but my internet wants to act funky, and since I work with the other side, is something we just got to be flexible with. So the lighting might be weird. We can keep adjusting it till we find the sweet spot here, which might actually be that one. No, it's just going to be weird, but that's all right. So we're here on the program today. As you guys can see, we are going to be able to flip back and forth between desktop view. You guys are going to be able to see my lamp, which keeps swaying back and forth weirdly enough. So I'm kind of excited to see what ends up happening here. Let me see what no light looks like really quick, just to see if that natural lighting is going to do anything for me. And I think this is my little problem here. Whoop. Ugh. Definitely gonna have to completely, I'm gonna fall and hurt myself. Stay awake, stay awake, stay awake with me. Holding on. Ooh. We know I like it dark and spooky better anyways. Hello, Amanda. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Kato the Medium here. Ooh, why do I like it? I just look like a floating head right now. It's kind of nice, actually. Yeah, definitely going to say that I prefer the all darkened to make my own lighting. It just looks better. So welcome. Lots of love to you guys. Is TikTok here today? TikTok, if you're here, I think it's your people that are sending my shit out of focus. If you're here, please make sure that you are double tapping. Anybody that's willing to share and participate, amazing. Please make sure that you are sharing. Make sure that you are following me on whatever platform you are seeing me right now, because this is my only page. If you're on Facebook right now, you are seeing me with my blue check mark. If you are on TikTok, you are seeing me like the rest of the world is seeing me, especially on YouTube. I'm also streaming on YouTube right now. TikTok says they can't hear me. 1 second. Hold on, blue mic, boop, boop. TikTok says they can't hear me. Why? Facebook, can you hear me? Yes, we can. Sound is louder. I'm on TikTok and I can hear you. Okay, make sure you go back and come back on. But hey, I brought the microphone closer to my face just in case. I won't even be able to see you guys without going right through the microphone at this point. So come on in, everybody. Love having you. Linda, thank you so much for hitting that follow button here on TikTok. I know that the views are definitely going to be lower today. When I am streaming from my desktop, that is just how it works. I appreciate anybody who is willing to hit that share button. Make sure you are following me. I am the free medium. I am typically on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 11 a.m. on TikTok. I will also be live on Wednesday nights on Facebook, and I'm going to pick another Facebook day in there too. So March is going to have a lot more streaming, a lot more Kato, and we're going to have a little more consistent schedules, and it's going to be fantastic. I think we've been doing great on our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule, and I just can't wait to keep continuing. So thank you guys for all being here. Thank you so much, Harlow, for letting me know that you can all hear me. Now, I'm going to have a little poorer time reaching my algorithm today just because I'm on my big desktop where you guys see my logo and my fancy setup. And when we can switch between screens so you guys can see your book, it means that my videos aren't going to get as much views, and it's just the way the internet world works. So if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and hitting that share button. Anyone else love more Kato time? Good. Anyone else like really like this dark vibe I've got going on? It's kind of mystic and awesome. Kind of into it. I like this darkness where this dark juju, not dark juju, but like dark vibe, like the black silhouette and the mystical lamp. I'm like, am I in the middle of the woods outside my cottage? You don't know. You don't know. I could be. No, it's fucking cold out there. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Hey, I see MVPs. Which one are you on? Oh, I see MVPs on TikTok. You guys make sure that you get your MVP subscription on TikTok, and there's one on Facebook too, whatever platform you like, or both, or maybe you're Attic Space and blah, 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 and you're getting all the things. Heck yeah. So make sure whatever platform you love watching me on, you subscribe to that platform, so when I'm streaming on that platform, you guys get extra benefits. Okay, so here we go. I am going to waste nobody's time. I want to do mediumship readings, okay. I will allow you guys to join my stream if you want to hit the link in my bio and you want to join my stream, you absolutely can, whether you want cards, which I don't record, or you want mediumship readings, which I do record and I put on my YouTube channel, okay. If nobody signs up, totally fine. I'm sure some people will. I already have Taylor in the queue. If you'd like to sign up, please go for it. It's a 5 to 10 minute reading. Typically they're around 5 minutes, but it's a mediumship reading. And I'm so excited, you guys. My Wednesday nights, oh man, I have so many things I want to say all the time. But one big thing is I think I'm going to put a timer on this screen somewhere. It's going to count down from 5 minutes and 55 seconds. And then I'm going to bring you guys onto, my dog's outside. I'm going to bring you guys onto my video via live stream on Facebook. And that's going to be Wednesday nights. I'm super, super, super excited about it. Let me go let my dog in really quick, and then we'll do Taylor's reading. But if you want to join the queue and get a guaranteed recorded session that's put onto my YouTube, you can. You can submit for that by going to katothemedium.com, link in bio. But otherwise, in between that, we're going to do MVP readings and some freebies, so make sure you are signed up for an MVP subscription. TikTok, I don't think we'll have enough people here today to pick that song unless you want me to, you know what, maybe I just need to take the initiative and make a weird, what's that song I was supposed to do? Tiptoe through the window. All right, but I'm only sharing it to my live, to my stories. I'm not going to post it as a video, so I'll get that posted for you guys after this. Let me let my dog in, and I'll be right back. And if you guys want to join, go to my website and get in line, but I'll be right back. Hold on. I gotta actually close the door. Wanna know why? The cat. Cat's chill till I'm doing something. Then he's like, hey, here's 40 fucking things we can do. And that's having a cat. That's what that's like. Just let everybody know. Okay, beautiful. Now, if you're here, you are more than welcome to join me for a mediumship reading. You are more than welcome to be in the audience and watch mediumship happen. And if you have your MVP subscription, even if you don't want to send into the queue, if we don't have anybody in the queue at some point for some reason, then we can do freebies, or maybe I pull a card for MVPs or do freebies in between our queue readings too. So that way everybody gets a little something today. I think that seems amazing. So if you guys are here, please make sure you are joining. If you would like to help me with my algorithm, please make sure you hit the share button. I am a creator, and this is what my, whole job depends on. So if you guys would not mind hitting that share button so I can catch other people's algorithms, it would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. And I see you all down there. Debbie, thank you so much for following me. Catherine, thank you so much for following me. Carrietta Lynn, thank you for hitting the share button. And Catherine shared. And how do you get added to the queue? So, first of all, thank you for being an MVP member. I can see that right next to your name. Love it. Thank you. Appreciate you. If you want to join the queue, you can go to katothemedium.com and follow the prompts to join my live stream. You'll hit start here, and then you'll scroll down to where you can see how you want to join my live stream. You can choose your options, and I record the mediumship readings. I record and I put on my YouTube channel. Do I have Taylor here? Hello, Beth. How are you? Mediumship, please. I have a lot of friends and loved ones on the other side. I am so happy that I'm here all the time because I just feel like I want to be here and like help you guys all catch up on this stuff. So I pace myself in the real world so I can be here as much as I can for you. That's for sure. Okay, so if you guys would like to join, you can. katothemedium.com. I'm going to get started now so nobody feels like they're getting left behind. katothemedium.com. You're so right. Thank you. Her readings are amazing. Highly recommend. You are so sweet. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I'm looking for Taylor Bowers. Taylor, are you here by any chance? Taylor Bowers? Okay, cool. And she is TayJ on Facebook. You know what I think I can do? Let me see. This might give us a whole lot. Hold on, I'm going to hit this button. And I don't know where it's going to pop up on the screen because it's been a minute since I've used this program. I am going to be using this program a lot more for sure because I want to be able to reach more. But it's going to pop up at some point, and then the Facebook chat should come up on the screen for everybody. Dansman, you are so sweet. Thank you so much for hitting the follow button. I'm glad you think I'm great, and I try to do a good job. And I live stream my abilities, so it's pretty hard to fake it when you're willing to live stream it in front of hundreds of people. Okay, so here's a challenge for you, Facebook. I know, as you guys can see on TikTok, Facebook comments are reeling in. So Facebook, here's what we need to do. I know everybody wants recognition for their loved one on the other side, and I love you dearly. But if we want to keep comments on the screen, we're going to have to keep comments down on Facebook. Hi, Bailey. So everybody's going to be able to see our Facebook interaction. But you want to know why that's awesome? Because if you go to Facebook and find this live stream that's happening on my Facebook, then your comments and your replies will be able to be on screen, which will then be recorded and also put on my YouTube channel. So if you guys would like the opportunity to have your replies come up on your video that will be posted on Facebook, woo, there's a lot going on. You guys can watch my stream from Facebook, okay? Don't be shy. Find me on Facebook. We've got almost 20,000 followers and a blue check mark. Totally legit. Find me there. And then if you're here on TikTok, please know that this is my only page. I have 103,000 followers and counting. So please make sure you reach up and hit the follow button today. Okay. TayJ is here. She would like to get a mediumship reading. She has put herself in the queue to do just that. Now listen, if you like Taylor's reading, if you would like a 5-minute mediumship reading, okay, we try to keep it 5, but if it goes to 10, I'm not going to stop us. Some go to 15, but I try to keep it around 5. So it's 5 minutes with the spirit you would like to communicate with, and I record it and I put it on my YouTube channel so you can show your loved ones. I do all the recording. We have these awesome scene switches where you guys can see everybody's comments on Facebook as well. So it's a very, very cool feature. Hello, Ashley. So it is a very cool feature that we will have available on Facebook. So during a reading, please make sure that we keep the comments to a minimum so the responses go on the screen for as long as possible. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being here. Penny, thank you for being here on YouTube. So if you guys would like, I'm about to go on Facebook. Yep, make sure go on Facebook. Yeah, I recommended the song Tiptoe. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I think I'm going to just like record it like a weirdo and put it on my story like an absolute psychopath. So yeah, the things I'm willing to put on social media are fantastic, but also I talk to dead people for a living, so maybe it's like a give and take. Yes, if you would like to get a reading, go to the link in my bio or just straight Kato the Medium right here, katothemedium.com, and you can just hit start here and scroll down and join if you would like to be next in the queue. We've got Taylor, then we've got Leah. If you go now, you will be number 3, and I'm gonna be here. I'm hoping to be here with like, you know, a snack in a minute and a potty break in an hour, I'd like to be here for 2 hours. So if you guys would like to get in, get in. I'm going to a different dimension in my brain. I'm going to do these readings for you guys. I'm just trying to give you guys the heads up. If you want in, we're going in now. Like, I'm going to dip into the other side really quick. We're going to do these readings, and then I'm going to go home, okay? And we'll be here for like 2 hours, okay? So you get a guaranteed reading if you send in, just to let everybody know. You can go to katothemedium.com. Hi, Maggie. And just remember, see how you're seeing YouTube and Facebook here? Go to my YouTube, go to my Facebook. If you get a reading, I highly recommend responding to me through those platforms so we can have the chats on the screen. I think that would be awesome. Where am I? I am in Tennessee. Where are you guys? I'm in Clarksville, Tennessee. Deidre, hey! I have some huge announcements coming for you guys. I'm just, oh my gosh. Just my background is the first step to like, I can't even tell you. I gotta go do my own thing, Kato, but have a good live. I will. Thank you, Michael. Have a great day. I know you're back, lady. You're from Massachusetts, but you know what? It's a virtual world, honey. We can be wherever we want, and we're literally always next to each other. It's wild. You're from Alabama. Where is everybody? Hey, Sober Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Rhonda, you sent some flowers. I appreciate the heck out of you. And make sure that you have your MVP membership. Once we, maybe I'll do a card for MVP members. You can have an MVP membership through Facebook, or you can have your MVP membership through TikTok. It doesn't matter. I will draw cards for MVPs in between readings. You want a mediumship reading? katothemedium.com. Get in line. If you would like a card reading, just make sure you have your MVP membership, and you never know. Boom, here we go. California, and you're an MVP. Why do I need to draw you a card really quick? Hold on, Taylor. Okay, I'm going to draw you a card, and let's like zoom in on it. It's kind of like a cool feature, but only when I'm clicked on it because my technology doesn't want to behave. Okay, so I'm going to make that weird video. We'll move that. Okay, so I get the 9 of Swords, but this is like just believing in yourself and kind of re-putting the pieces of yourself back together, recognizing who you are, and it's almost like, you know, you're going to have to some degree, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for things that we've done. We all have that, right? But then forgive yourself for things that, you know, for the love that you accepted, for not forcing yourself to accept a greater kind of love, for not forcing yourself. You know, you have to forgive yourself for what we're all willing to put ourselves through, and that self-forgiveness is the only thing you're missing. You shouldn't be asking anyone else for forgiveness. It is just you right now, okay? You on a personal level, you and you alone. This is your life. Okay? All right, love you. I'm glad you got a postcard. We have an MVP member from Michigan. Yes, that's me for sure. Putting myself together, self-love. Love you. You're going to do great. Keep up the great work. All right, so Taylor Bowers. TJ, thank you for being so patient while I get through a 20-minute introduction. Literally 18 minutes. So TJ, what is the first name of the person you are trying to reach here in the spirit realm? You're in the physical world. They're in the spirit realm. What's their name? That's the only way I'm going to be able to pull them through. Woo! Newfoundland, Canada. Girl, you are glowing. Love looks good on you. Oh, thank you. I'm being treated wonderfully. So I'm glad it looks good on me. I'm just dating a wonderful person. And yeah, I'm being very well loved. So it's awesome. So great. Like, cross our fingers, right? Cross our fingers. All right, you're just giving me the name R. We called him R. Okay, right? Yeah? Just the name R. All right, so now it's on Facebook. You guys are doing a great job keeping comments to a minimum, so that way we can keep them on the screen. Woo! Okay. So looks like we are talking to TJ. And the name is R. Okay, interesting. Robert, LOL, sorry. I'm like, okay, cool, the whole name is R. Maybe she's skeptic, doesn't want me to know right away. Doesn't matter. We'll talk to him anyway. It really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. Okay, here we go. So, wait, now I wasn't even listening. Robert, okay. Straight and seeing you. Okay, what this kind of feels like is some sort of like beep, 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 beep. So for some reason I'm like maybe a father figure passed suddenly. So he gives me a symbol for Sorry, I guess I should have it all on here. He gives me a symbol for potentially passing tragically, suddenly, unexpected. I'm going to say upper chest, if not the heart, or just medically in general. So maybe he, I think that we have some, I think that, he could be on some sort of medical decline, but I think like just passing like that was unexpected. And then, and so I think that the fact that it was unexpected is what made it tragic. He just said, like, it felt like a tumbling, like one thing led to another. He goes, but there was sunshine. I really didn't expect it to happen. Does this make sense so far, my love? And then the rose indicates like a father figure, but we're trying, okay, hold on. And then he gives me a sign symbol that we have something that he wore in honor of his memory. He's a talker. I like him. And he says he has a female over there on the other side that helped him cross over, that may have jewelry passed down. Could be like a dad and then his mom helped him, almost feels like. Everybody just edge of our seats. Hey, thank you so much, Denise, on TikTok for sending those gifts. I really appreciate that. And Karina for being an MVP on my TikTok. I appreciate you. You guys are great. They support me on a monthly basis. It's pretty great. Okay, so we are just waiting for a little bit of response. He keeps saying like going, gone, like tootling along almost. Like we don't expect it. And this kind of looks like it too, like tootle along, heart attack, tootle along, like just along the way. Don't really expect it, but like along the way. Oh, she goes, I feel like this is a different person coming through Keith, and which would all make complete sense. How did Keith end up passing? You can go to katothemedium.com if you would like. No pressure, but you can go to katothemedium.com, link in bio. Okay, so let's say, okay, hold on. Let's say this is Keith. I've never drawn a thumbs up, but let's say we draw a thumbs up. And then Robert shows me upper chest, hard to breathe, saw it coming. It was situational. Not that we had a lot of reaction time, and we feel like we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Does that make clearer sense once we separate them? Okay, Robert had... okay, so Keith had a sudden cancer. Okay, Robert had emphysema, knew it was coming. Yeah, like it was a situation, knew it was coming. Sorry. And then he said it was hard to breathe. What is emphysema again? Tell me again. I know it's like one of the main ones, and I feel like everyone should know what that is, but like it's a million ways to die out here in my world. So if I need to know what a little emphysema is, you guys gotta tell me these things, okay? And then Keith actually had cancer, but it came over him suddenly. Like, okay, didn't expect it to happen. One thing leads to another. We're going beep. There's medical, and heart gives out. Bye. Yes, from smoking, heart and lungs are affected. Okay. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, so then Robert has emphysema, knows it's coming, and it was situational because he was a smoker, and his heart and lungs are affected when he smokes. So he talks about his upper chest. He talks about it being hard to breathe. He talks about it being situational. And I love how, I don't know who Keith is to you, but this would be a primary guardian angel. To be able to completely trump, trump the person you're trying to come in, and then Robert still come through just as accurately. Yeah, that would mean that Keith is your primary guardian angel, and then we obviously have Robert on the line. But who is Robert to you then? Because who is Keith? Because Keith is primary, so I kind of want to know just for funsies. Keith is the father figure. Okay, so of course Dad's gonna be like, excuse me here, and then Dad figure comes through first. So, I mean, that's par for the course. He's not going to let anyone else through first. All right, cool. Love him. Nice and protective. Love, love, love. Now, who is this? I was about to say something about him, but I don't really remember what I was going to say. But one thing is I can still smell just faint bits of, like, their cologne on me. So maybe you can... Oh, yeah, and then you had, like, 2 dreams of him. So let's say you can still smell him in some way since he's ended up passing. So Keith was uncle, and Robert was a great-grandfather. Okay. And so I feel like your great-grandfather here visits you and smells, a couple dreams, and then he brings a lady in Robert brings a lady in that passes medically that has a hard time walking that's taken care of at home. I'm not going to write all that down. You can just take the jibble-jabble. It'll be in the recording. You know what I'm saying here? All right, cool. Love you. Everybody's okay, at peace. Keith is primary father figure, obviously. I mean, primary guardian angel, because he's the father figure. You know what I'm saying? Bam! And yeah, she's like, yes, that's my gram. I love that. And if you guys go on Facebook or YouTube to watch the live, your responses will be on the screen, which honestly, I think that's one of the coolest parts of being able to do this. Plus, it's recorded. The camera will go in and out depending on your dead people. And yeah, it goes on to my YouTube channel. So where you can find this, although it'll be available for maybe a few minutes after I'm done here, you will be able to find your replay on my YouTube channel. So go to katothemedium.com, exactly the way you go to sign up for this reading. So if you need to sign up for it, you can also go to katothemedium.com, but go to katothemedium.com, link in my bio on all platforms, and you can hit the YouTube icon right there on my website, and it's going to take you to the very platform that your reading will be available on. You can download it from there, share it from there with your friends, family, tag people, let me know how I did. Okay, I was like, is it just me or is my thing moving? But it's my camera going in and out. Do you ever connect with someone who isn't at peace? I would say that I have connected before with someone that is not at peace, and then the connection itself not only brings the physical person to peace, but to their center of peace, but it actually, like, you know, think about if you're not transitioned, what that would feel like. It would feel restless, like you can't make a connection, like nobody hears you, okay? And so if I'm able to tap in, yes, I can sense if the spirit is more restless or has had trouble getting through to their loved ones in some way. However, making that, oh my goodness, it is that person, and making that real life or somebody's reality truly helps that person cross over. So can I tell when someone is not crossed over all the way? Yes. Do I just go, here buddy, and do it for them? Also yes. You're lost. Sometimes we can get a little lost up there. Mediumship is nothing but helpful. Just absolutely nothing but helpful. If you'd like to get into these readings, you absolutely can. You just go to katothemedium.com, you hit start here, and you follow the prompts, to join my live stream if you'd like. Now, I can put Facebook and YouTube comments up on the screen, so no matter what platform you might be on when you're sending in, you are more than welcome to jump over to Facebook and YouTube if you want your own comments on the screen. I've got Leah and Karita, so if you want to be the third person in line, I'll be here till 2 o'clock. If you sign up now, you're definitely going to be in by 2:45. This, you know, and so yeah, come on in. If you would like a reading, go to katothemedium.com, hit start here, and then join my live. And then who is an MVP? I'm looking for Facebook MVPs, okay, and I'm looking for TikTok MVPs. I'm going to draw a card reading for MVPs in between every single cue. I want to thank my MVPs for supporting me on a monthly basis and making sure that you guys are still getting the attention you deserve. So if you're seeing me on Facebook, if you're seeing me on TikTok, please make sure you are subscribing to whatever platform you're watching right now, and let me know if you're an MVP in the comment section. I'm pretty sure I can see it on Facebook, but let me know just in case, because I don't see any yet. But if I have, in the MVP is low on Facebook, chances are pretty good of getting a reading. And so if you guys would like a free reading between these readings that we're doing today, my mediumship readings, all you have to do is be an MVP member. You guys get special benefits every single time that I'm live, okay? Every time I'm live, I love you guys, okay? So subscribe. If you want to do that, it's the star by your comment section. I believe it's the star on both pages. And that's going to be one MVP between every single reading is going to get a card. All right? Boom. Okay, so here we go. Your TikTok MVP? All right, so hold on. You guys, if you're MVP, please comment. Comment, let me know. Comment, let me know whether you're on TikTok or Facebook. And if you are on TikTok, I'm sure my views are horrendously low right now. And that's fine, it's because I'm using this awesome program that goes back and forth. I like how my hair is just wilding in that frame. So yeah, I can go back and forth, but there are kind of losses to the benefit because it will ouchie my algorithm. So any amount of sharing. And if you happen to be a very lucky MVP that is live right now, please let me know. All right, Courtney Noah is an MVP on Facebook. Let me get you a card really quick, okay? So it looks like Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is a bag of grass seed, and it's like, you know what, take it with you when you go and sprinkle it out. Don't over pour, don't overtake, remain consistent. It will grow behind you. So you're at a beautiful point where if you're investing in yourself right now, slowly but surely, I think that that's what it's going to take to be consistent over time, and I love that. Me Mama 5B2G, okay, so this might seem like you're wondering where the interpersonal relationships that value you are. You may not be feeling value. It's up to you to kind of bring the fire back in your life. Listen, I don't care if you've been married for 30 years or you in or you out, you know. I don't care, you know, you can start over at any time. You can find new love at any time. There's nothing but people out here, and if you need any confirmation, just go outside. There's nothing but people, okay? And so something about this is like rejuvenate your interpersonal relationships with intention. Don't be afraid. Something about like a message coming soon or like someone new coming soon, something like this, but you're going to need to have room for that person regardless, you know? All right, so if you guys would like to get a mediumship reading, you can go to katothemedium.com and you can join. All right, I'm looking for Leah Mitchell. What's the first name of your loved one you'd like to communicate with today? All right, you guys, we're hankering down. I can feel it. Are you ready to rumble? Leah, and then remember, any MVPs present, I'm going to be drawing a card between every single mediumship reading today, just to show you guys you're appreciated. So make sure you get your membership, and there's always a benefit. You are so very welcome. So there's always a benefit to having an MVP membership. Please make sure you're signing up no matter what platform is. La. All right, cool. You probably didn't need your whole damn name on the internet if that's what you want to go by. So we'll just put that. My assistant, we'll just see that. What's the first name of your loved one you would like to communicate with? Okay, hold on. I could turn the volume up if that's helpful. It might be a little too loud for the Facebook, but you let me know if that's helpful at all. I hear well on Facebook. I just turned my microphone way up, so tell me if that's a problem for anybody. I don't want it to be too loud, so you let me know. Facebook, TikTok, what's working, okay? And then Leah is going to give me her person. Okay. She gave me her person's name. Everybody good? Might have to turn it down after me just cranking that. But whatever. Okay, here we go. Whoo! Jake passed before his time. Perceived in a tragic way, just very quick, all at once. There wasn't any reaction time. And I just hear chaos. So the ending, his last while is, his last few minutes almost seemed like, sorry, apparently I need to like crack all my joints to feel better. Okay, hold on. Hard to breathe. Did you see it coming? He says yes, like situational, yes, I saw it coming with essentially no correction time. Hold on, I'm going to remove my Facebook chat since my person is on TikTok with me. Boom, thanks for being patient, guys. Alrighty. Okay. Suddenly, unexpectedly, dare I say tragically, hard to breathe toward the end, situational, I want to say situational partial responsibility. Seems like a car accident at night. Seems like things going wrong when you're not really paying that much attention to it. My eyes are closed. If it's either dark or my eyes are closed. It seems like my analogy would be going about my own business and then all of a sudden hearing my environment like crunching around me. So it almost like cruising at night and flipping the car, just a crazy wild car accident. Ooh, so Lalulila said, yes, it was an incident. He had a seizure outside in the winter. And I'm like, hold on, I gotta crack all my bones really quick, and I'm like, my eyes are closed. It's crashing all around me. Okay, so we probably collapsed, just have a seizure, and then you're outside. I feel like I said so much kind of out of it before I even like got into the reading. I can't even remember all the little blips of things that I said beforehand, but I'm like, wow, things are like correlating with what I'm saying. So you walk outside. He goes, some people take responsibility, and I feel like this happens, and like maybe someone's in the house, but they just don't know he even went outside. That's the only reason he was alone. And then we have trauma associated with not being able to say goodbye, and then we're taking partial responsibility, but we can't be doing that. Situational, tragic, suddenly, unexpectedly, before his time, inability to breathe, can't see. He walks outside at night. He walks outside. I was like, yeah. And then it's like an internal sensational feeling. He has a seizure outside. He had brain damage from an accident that happened years before his death. And I think he was probably trying to explain it to me exactly what was going down, because he actually had an accident and he had a brain issue from an accident he had previously. And then he had a seizure outside in the winter and died. And it all stemmed from that accident. His accident was at my house. Is that why he's talking about that there's somebody? Who is this to you? Because is that why, sorry, I gotta move my keyboard. Is that why he's sitting there talking about there's somebody holding on to it, like they feel like they could have adjusted it, or feel like you, remember when he said it was almost someone right outside, like right inside, and they feel like they could have helped it. Was he talking about the accident? Whoa! He does a great, listen, this spirit does a great job at like talking. I mean, I guess they do, but he has a great job at like explaining everything. And like by the time I even catch on, I'm like, holy crap, he already said that. Wild. It feels wild. Whew. She said, he was my best friend. I told him not to come over that night, but he just came over anyway and fell. A lot of people were there trying to control the chaos. So the incident happened right outside your door too? And then a lot of people were trying to sit there and control everything? Oh my goodness. First of all, that's traumatizing. This whole story is traumatizing. And then he acknowledges the chaos, he acknowledges the accident, he acknowledges it happening all at once, not intentional, but the situation was underlying. Yeah, because of the accident. We all miss him dearly. He says he loves what you're choosing to do in honor of his memory, and for this he just happens to draw a shirt, draw clothing. So I don't know if we made something in honor of his memory, but I will tell you he absolutely loves it. Absolutely loves it. Yeah, whatever we made, whatever we put together. He just makes me stop there. He goes, even, let's say we release balloons. Let's say but, hey, Jade, you can be an MVP. You can be an MVP. Otherwise, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are all my free days, but you can be an MVP, and we give readings between my readings. Just to answer a quick question. Sorry, guys. Asking a quick question. Answering a quick question, I mean. So yeah, Leah, first of all, this person's at peace. He came in a little in and out. He may not have been gone that long, even though his soul kind of feels like he's been gone like a few years. We're just not sure if he's at peace, but he is, so maybe nobody has been able to like get a hold of him or something. How long has he been gone? Huh. And did we make anything in honor of his memory? Like out of his clothes or something? Honestly, I think my favorite is this all black contrasting backgrounds. I love it. He's been gone 4 years now, and I try to connect with him, but he hides. What a we got him today. Reeled him right in there, didn't we? Your grandma says use her, then get to him. He seemed kind of in and out, so I can see how you're like, he hides. I'm like, I see him, I don't see him. I see him, I don't see him. And then he's got the ADHD, so he's talking about 10 things at once. He's a little more difficult to communicate with, so I just think you haven't been like, okay, that was definitely him. But have a couple of those moments, and I feel like everything's going to be better. We spread his art around our hometown. Oh, my goodness. He loves that. However you choose to honor his memory, pieces of him in some way, and you spread his art around your hometown. That's why I've been wanting a reading with you. What a stinker. Well, you got a little reading with me, and he came through, and now you should be able to connect with him no problem, even on your own time. But I'm here for you. We'll pull him right through. We'll get him through. Don't worry. I love it. All right, so Karita, you are next, my dear. What platform are you on today? And if anyone wants to be after Karita, you absolutely can. You can go to katothemedium.com and join my live stream. I will do tarot card pulls if you guys would like. You guys can sign up for whatever you'd like. Tarot cards are not recorded, but these mediumship readings are recorded and they are put on my YouTube. If you get one of these readings, just go back to my website, katothemedium.com, and just hit the little YouTube icon. Make sure you're following my YouTube channel, okay? Make sure you're following my YouTube channel. My ADHD wants to change this. Boop. And then I can take this thing and move it right here. It ain't hurting nobody. It ain't hurting nobody, you know? Boom, it's a cool little program I got here. Hello, Tanya. Okay, so, Karita Lynn is on TikTok. Okay, beautiful. So one thing I have to do is honor what I told you guys. If you have, I will not let you, Deidre, I will not let you book every day. I will never let anyone book every day because you can, you know, as a reader, you can have those clients that just want to book all the time. Not important to me. Not here to drain you of anything. I hand you a lesson, you apply it to life, I will see you later. And that's what I'm about. But you guys, if you want to be right after Karita, please make sure you go to katothemedium.com. You can have a mediumship reading. They are about 5 minutes long. They're at least 5 minutes long, I should say. They're at least 5 minutes long. They're recorded and they're placed onto my YouTube channel where you can share them as a forever gift. You'll always be able to find them on my YouTube channel. And I would like to be live for another hour at least. So please make sure you're going to katothemedium.com. You can join my stream today. Absolutely. Whether you need a card reading or you need to connect to a specific loved one, I am here for you. Link in my bio. And listen, if you are on Facebook or YouTube and you comment, gotta stop Deidre for a second. Love you, Deidre. And if you are on Facebook or YouTube, your comments will appear on the screen. We have a lot of people. Oh, thank you, Trisha Page. We have a lot of people that just are on YouTube all the time. Kato, damn autocorrect, right? Love you. And then welcome to Antinoid Prize on YouTube, Ward Halo on Facebook. Listen, I appreciate everyone here. If you're here, I'm going to do another MVP card reading, but if you would like to, please make sure that you are sharing this video. Follow me on whatever platform you're seeing me on now. My Facebook platform has 19,000 followers and a blue check mark, and my TikTok has 103,000 followers. So please make sure you are only following these platforms if you're seeing me live streaming right now to be able to find me in the future. The next 3 days are going to be for freebies. I appreciate you, Trisha. I need to figure out how to get TikTok comments on the page. And so yes, join me, ktothemedium.com. And if you're an MVP, I've got a card reading for you. MVP, please make sure that you are commenting. Let me know, no matter what platform you're on, you can sign up. Please sign up with the star by your comment section. We'll sign you up for MVP. It gets you exclusive access to readings. So when I say, hey MVP, who's out there? I'm going to pick one of you guys between these readings, okay? So show me where my MVPs are, and I would love to do a reading. T. Lynn, I've been seeing you the whole time. T. Lynn, here's something I really want to say. Like, I am, like, on this dream right now of, like, revitalizing what I want to do for, like, apothecary and essential oils and just natural healing and things like this. I'm on a real adventure with myself right now, okay? And so this is gonna require me to have some planning. I'm gonna have to get crafty here, okay? And I'm gonna have to put different, like, modules into place. This is like construct the life you want. Think about it, plan it. I think your ideas can really go somewhere, and it doesn't necessarily have to make you a lot of money, but it does have to make you passionate. passionate. So even if you're, passionate about owning your own apothecary, not that you are, I kind of am, just saying, okay? Or maybe you're passionate about helping others, or maybe you're just passionate about learning new things, or starting an art and craft. This is for you to decide, but go after what you're passionate for. Bam! See? Being an MVP member definitely has its benefits. So if you'd like to be MVP, sign up on both TikTok or Facebook. Would love to have you. All right, next person, Karita. What is the first name of your loved one who is no longer here in the physical world? And I would love to start channeling for you. If you would like to be after Karita, you can go to ktothemedium.com and you can sign up. Love to have an apothecary. Wouldn't that be amazing? And then I was thinking of, because I use a couple ingredients to like cleanse a room, like no matter what, like high vibes, man. And I was thinking of making a couple spray bottles and then giving it away to you guys. Just making some spray bottles, Just nothing crazy, just give away apothecary things. Create my own little concoctions and then send it to y'all. Have an apothecary behind me and then like make your little orders and add extra stuff in it. That would be so much fun. I think I want to do that. I'm going to take my TikTok to a new level. Give myself something else to do as well. Show you guys how to like heal yourselves and help your loved ones and different things like channel, work on yourself, all that good stuff. I'm so excited to try new things. I wish I could get journals engraved for cheap, because then I could send you guys journals like with my logo on it, like little tiny journals, I would love that, but you love the dark background? Me too. Especially when I do this, like, it just works with itself. Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate that. Me too. I feel like I should be a little bit bigger on this one, though, but maybe not. Doo-dee-doo-dee. Doo-doo-dee-doo-doo. That really worked out, actually. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, cool. Made myself a little bigger so y'all can see everything. You mean like that leather stamp I told you to get for the dream catchers? But then I got the charms for the dream catchers, and they look so beautiful. So why you being a hater? And they're on both sides because I didn't skimp on them. But yeah, now I need a leather stamp. Thanks for the idea 4 years ago. Appreciate you. Okay, anyways. I'm abroad. Let's keep it professional. Karita, for the 7,000th fucking time, what is your person's name? I promise to listen and pay attention and be here this time. Dwayne, got it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Here we go. Okay. I just, would love to talk to a dude named Dwayne. How much for a reading? $1 million. Just kidding. You can go to ktothemedium.com. Way cheaper than that. All right. So Dwayne tells me he passed of something medical. I think it was, here, I'm going to start this over just because I need to be in the right place, and I respect my assistant enough So make sure I'm producing quality videos. Okay. So Karita talks to Dwayne. She says that, or he says, excuse me, that he passes from something medical. It was like a, basically what this is translating in my brain is like straightforward. This happened. Very straightforward how we ended up passing. Okay. And so, hold on. He's also given me a sign and symbol that he had a hard time getting around toward the end. So this almost seems like just a general medical decline, like a father figure. And then he draws clothes, like maybe like a plaid button up. And then he draws times 2. So maybe we have multiple pieces of his clothing. He also draws me a house, tells me that he either passed at home or he was comfortable. We're emphasizing the smoke coming out of the roof. And if I see smoke coming out of the roof, it means someone's home. So maybe he passed at home. He's giving me lots of indications for that. Hard time walking, straight medical decline. There's something around, like we still have his stuff. We live in his house. We have some significant thing. Karita Lynn says, that sounds like my Uncle Roger. What is with wasn't the last dude that did that named Roger? Oh, Robert. So you're like, that sounds more like my Uncle Roger. How did Roger end up passing? And if we get more than one person on here, it's kind of like a perk. But I'm not trying to bring everybody in. But what do I know? I just work here. You think I have control over this? You're like, oh my gosh, she can talk to any way she wants. Like, I am winging it and hoping for the best. If 700 dead people come through, it is what it is at this point. Okay. All right, cool. So he had COPD. It was pretty straightforward. Had a heart attack. Was he being taken care of toward the end with that COPD? Was he, declining, having a hard time getting around because of it? I do just work here, I promise you that. I tap into spirit energy and I'm clocking in and I'm going. And he was on oxygen. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Okay, so let's call this Uncle Roger the pain in my tuchus, and now he's laughing. I feel like he's gonna like flirt with a waitress, maybe he did it on purpose, we don't know. All right, sent home sick from work, so I gotta catch a live. You got sent home sick? Well, I can't get your cooties from here, so you are more than welcome to join us. All right, anyways, and then he's talking about the way we choose to honor his memory. He likes whatever you did to honor his memory. Whew, now let's go to the next one, because apparently we're trending, right? Okay, so now let's try to talk to Dwayne again. Okay, so we say medical again. I had a hard time breathing, but it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then I go, I don't have a headache, but that's what I go. I I feel like energetically, okay, Okay, I'm trying to see anything else I can. Boom, boom, boom. And maybe there's a little pinball and then it rolls and it catches and then a little pinball. It's almost like you ever and then there's dominoes and then this and then this and then that and then it's just like and then everything, you just kind of lose fucking control of the situation. Looks like it just falls apart almost. Does this make sense? Something about a hat. Maybe he wore a hat. Maybe he was known for wearing a hat. Maybe we have his hat in honor of his memory. She's like, yep. Okay. What happened to that one? He was accidentally shot by his best friend and died at the hospital. Oh, that would be a bullet, ladies and gentlemen. You ever just watch it play out and it's like dominoes and it goes and it goes and it goes and it makes it and he gets all the way to the hospital and then he falls apart. Accidentally shot. I'm zooming into this one because I talk to the dead people and I'm going to check on it. Were we drinking beer at the time? He goes, I don't blame anybody. It was really fucking dumb, dude. Like, let's get drunk and then show each other our guns and then intrusive thoughts, but, like, nobody's mad. You know? Intrusive thought, yes. Is he mad? No. Is he like, I got murdered? No. He's like, let's, drink around a campfire, joke around. Not funny. Shit, that could have been me. Yeah, it does seem more accidental than on purpose, for sure. Or he understands completely, or like situationally the goal was not to commit anything. It was like, it could have been him doing the same thing. Alright, he goes, if it was switched around, it could have been me. And then he loves how we're honoring his memory. He keeps adjusting his hat. I don't know who this is to you, but I see like, let's say someone passes, but you have everything that was like in their pocket when they died, you know, something in honor of their memory, like that they can keep on their person, like a wallet or a watch or like some odd and end that you could keep of somebody's. This is wild. Back and forth, hospital, back and forth, back and forth. Yep, medical, breathing. Oh. Got shot. Turned into a medical emergency. Had a hard time breathing, back and forth, going to the hospital, But by the time you get to the hospital, it all unfolds. What? Brother? What do you have in honor of his memory? This is your brother? That stinks. Who was Roger? Oh, your uncle, that's right. The whole family's joining us. He's okay. He's at peace on the other side. He was brought over by family, just to let you know. I can't like guarantee Roger was there first, but he's at peace. He was brought over by other people. You've had dreams of him. He says, I tranquilize her with music all the time. Like, sounds good. Just hit you with a big old grief bus at 2 p.m. because of his favorite song. That's fine. Whatever. Brothers are assholes. It happens. Huh. Dreams all the time, she says. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Let's share this live and show Kato some love. Yeah, just let you guys know, my algorithm's probably going to suck on this live, so thank you for anybody. I don't even think I can see how many shares are on this live, but if anybody's willing to hit the share button, looks like 700 total views. Looks like we're at 30,000 likes, which is awesome. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I do not even know like what the viewers are at. It doesn't show me numbers or anything. It just shows me like coins, like people, like top viewers, like yeah, it shows me top viewers, and it shows me some people that are here. I wonder if it would show me overall viewers. Ain't got time, but appreciate it. Hi, Kato, anything for me? Hi, Christy, how are you today? Welcome. You got 54 on TikTok. Psh, that's actually not super bad. My program usually holds me at about 50 something. So, I mean, if it's nothing if not consistent. So that's good. If I want 50 viewers, if I'm good with that. Yeah. It basically cuts my viewers into thirds. 9 on Facebook. Yeah, I see 10 on Facebook. Usually I'll have like 30 on Facebook. It's the program I'm using. But this program is so beautiful for the things that I need, and we're going to be using it on Wednesday night. So listen, if you're hearing me right now, Karina, you are next. Let me know where you are. Karina would love to do a card for you, but if you're hearing me right now, please make sure that you are following me on Facebook. I have 19,000 followers, Kato the Medium. I have a blue check mark on Facebook. Minnesota peeps, I am going to be itching my nose. I'm going to be posting my Minnesota show. I should have done that before this live, but maybe I'll have to go live again in a little bit. I'll be posting my Minnesota show on my Facebook page. So if you want information, if you want tickets to my show, Minnesota, make sure that you are following me on Facebook, because I am going to be making a post for my Minnesota show, which will of course be disguising a private reading giveaway, so interactions with that. Aw, thank you, my love. Yes, it'll be my birthday on Wednesday. I'm excited to spend my birthday week with you guys, and then I'm going on this like big ATV trip this weekend, and I'm super excited about it for my birthday. So excited. Love you guys. All right. Hi. I'm sorry. I didn't see where I can pay for a reading for right now. If you guys would like to join my live stream right now, you are more than welcome. I'm going to jump right back into Karina's. You would be right after Karina. We are keeping that line. We are right on the butt of it, okay? So you'd be number 2 in line. Readings are about 5 minutes long, if not a little more. I mean, I think each one has been 8 minutes, but I make sure they're at least 5 minutes. I do my best to make sure you're getting 5 minutes with spirit, and then they are recorded, they are put on my YouTube. So whether you're trying to find my YouTube to find your reading that's already happened, or whether you're trying to sign up for a reading that goes on YouTube, you just go to katothemedium.com. You can sign up, you can join my live stream right now with a mediumship reading or a card reading, whichever one you'd like. So you can sign up for that on my website, katothemedium.com. You just hit start here and then scroll down, join the live stream, and then let's say you already got one and now you need to find my YouTube channel, you would just go back to katothemedium.com and you'd hit the little YouTube icon that's right at the top of my website. You just hit the YouTube icon, that'll show you where your reading is going to be posted, and I should have those scheduled to go out to you guys this week, so they should be available. So please make sure you go to katothemedium.com if you'd like a reading like this, so we can get it posted onto YouTube. And it is the 24th, so all of my YouTube uploads are recent, so if you've had a reading up to this point, your reading is available on YouTube. So go to katothemedium.com and hit start here and join my live stream, and I would love to have you. You would be number 2 in line right now, okay? So Karina, Karina Sanchez here on TikTok. Hi, what is the first name of your loved one that you would like to communicate with today? And I would absolutely love to see what I can bring on for you. Hopefully we'll get the right person the first time, but if we go through 7 dead people to get to yours, it's whatever. Sometimes there's a process. So what is the first name of your loved one? Alex. Okay. You're so excited, I can feel it. Whew. Is Alex a male or a female? Just because it's neutral. Seems like a younger male passes before his time, suddenly, unexpectedly, tragically, but I'm going to ask because that can also be female. So Karina wants to talk to Alex, and she says male. Okay, perfect. And we were already on it for her. Okay, I'm just moving some things around so you guys can see. Like I had just said before I hit the recording button, he sounded like he passed tragically before his time, suddenly, unexpectedly. He says one thing led to another. He urges a female to stop taking responsibility. There was no way to be able to say goodbye, and Alex shows me he has a little bit of darker hair, but don't hold me to that fact, because some people are like, everything's right, but he had blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? So, he passed before his time. Wow, he looks like less than 20. He goes, I couldn't catch my breath. So whatever ended up happening here affected his breathing. I did not do an MVP card between the last one, but I'll do one after this. I forgot, whatever. I'm in another dimension. Sue me. All right, please don't. Anyway, so he talks about like breathing, like it almost seemed like we're tootling along, and then let's put it. Okay, you said yes, he's handsome. He was ejected. Okay, let me. I'm gonna get my analogy out. I know you said he was ejected, but here's what it feels like. Okay, analogy. We're up in Minnesota, walking on an ice lake. Okay, and there's a hole in the ice. Let's say an ice fisherman just went there. Okay, here's my analogy. It's like we are walking along, not expecting anything. Then we go through the hole in the ice. The chances of getting back up through the hole in the ice is like a 0. So while we're not in any pain, I'm like trapped under the ice and I'm having a realization, like it's sunshiny, I know what's about to happen. I'm realizing what's going down, but I'm unable to breathe, and so it just kind of happens. I'm not saying it's like, oh, I'm in pain, I'm suffering, I'm struggling. I'm like, fuck, and then the adrenaline bubbles up, you know? So how did he end up passing? It seems very aware. He also seems very young, like 23, skinny thing, you know? So no pain. No, I don't feel any pain. I feel it's more of a sensation of getting trapped under the freezing cold ice, you know? And so your adrenaline, he's understanding before it happens that there is no essentially escaping the situation. He's aware. He's like, well, fuck, the chances of me getting back up are like 0. So then you have this adrenaline. It's almost like, you know, when you're having a bad dream and like, let's say you're about, something bad's about to happen, but you like go into that numb space, then wake yourself up. Can anyone else do that? I mean, I'm a hell of a medium, so I definitely can, but I feel like you guys can too, at least most of you to some degree, and you go wake yourself up. I think he's realizing that's what's happening, and he kind of like, wakes himself up, you know? Karina. Okay, so remember when he specifically talked right here about a female that is not letting go because she feels like she didn't get a chance to say goodbye? And then you just asked, so first of all, I said he seems 20, and then I said specifically he seems 23. He is 24. In fact, he had just turned 24. And so she also comments and she goes, did he call for me? I am going to say that if I were to tell you yes, you'd be like, oh, I knew it. I just could. So I'm going to say no. It seems like, you know, he may have, I don't know exactly what ends up happening. All I have is the analogy. So where did he get ejected from? Give me a little bit of the story and I'll keep talking, okay? So I would say no, because the second it happens, like we're walking along, floop, right under the ice, right? I think the second it happens, he knows that it's happening and he wakes himself up. So the concentration is on the process of passing. It's not on desperate reach to get out of the hole, call for your sister, hope you can be saved. There was no fear, there was no pain. It was realization of what's happening and getting through it. This is an intelligent young person, okay? So your mom, oh my goodness. Okay. So your mom, he was in a vehicle, he was coming home, and I thought he fell asleep. Yes, but listen, Mom, because he even said, ooh, I got goosebumps all over. He even said, he goes, you know, when you have a bad dream and you realize what's happening, but you have that like numb feeling, and then you wake yourself up into it. Okay, listen. I'm not going to say he didn't fall asleep at the wheel. I'm not going to say he wasn't tired. I mean, I've been nodding off like at the wheel before, you know, and when I was in my early 20s and, you know, I made it home. I didn't even stop to sleep. So you could say he should have stopped all we want, right? But I didn't stop. I made it. I could see based on everything he's saying, like he's just trolling along, right? And then floop, oh shit. So maybe he does slip into sleep. Maybe you say ejected, I say slip into sleep, no pain, consciousness, like, yeah, there was no pain. I think you're right. I think he slipped into sleep behind the wheel. That would feel right. It feels more of a within, realize, understanding, sunshiny than him nodding off at the wheel when it's dark outside, you know? He didn't sleep as much because he should have just always, because he was always in a hurry. Well, my ADHD resonates with that. I was always in a hurry. I didn't stop to sleep. I didn't have the same outcome, but I definitely should have stopped to sleep. I'm lucky I didn't have the same outcome, okay? And so at the end of the day, I would have to say that, yes, I think that it's right, but he didn't feel any ejection. he was already out before anything happened. It was all, sunshine for him, no matter how wild the scene was, okay? So all in all, I can't go and tell you he called for you, because I think he fell asleep and it was all a very peaceful process and he's okay. I mean, and he even specifically said you were gonna lose it, and he specifically said his age. He says he visits you in dreams. He goes, it's not enough. Oh, he would come back for your cooking. I'm like, if I were him, I'm just craving spaghetti and lasagna. That's all I can think about. I'm like, oh, spaghetti, lasagna, oh my God, make me fat, mama. Do it. Do it. So yeah, I don't know why, but he goes, that's probably the only thing I miss. Like, okay. She's like, yes. Was he obsessed with spaghetti? Don't even tell me spaghetti is like the hook, line, and sinker of this reading. I can't handle it, okay? So, damn. Well, he wants your sketty. Make sketty. Let him, he goes, just let me smell it. He goes, of course. Oh, no. Okay, make spaghetti. He just wants to smell it. All right? Make it good, mama. Make a good spaghetti. He couldn't even chew it. He wouldn't even chew it. He just drinks it. Oh, he's like, he doesn't even want to chew it now. He wants to smell it. He wants to smell it. Hilarious. You're like, excuse me, quit. You're not even chewing your food. He goes, I don't even need to eat it. Just make some. I want to smell it. Okay, cool. So have that moment with him. Cook the spaghetti and know that he's right there. Listen to him. Have conversations. It's got to be real for you for it to be real, okay? So I don't know. Yeah, cool. All right. Boys, and they're eating, and he loves you, and he's okay, and there was no pain, and no, he didn't call for you. He was on his way. He didn't. Love you. Woo, it is open. You are more than welcome to join if you would like. We have Kayla, who's next in line. And then if you would like to be after Kayla, you guys are more than welcome to go to katothemedium.com, and you can hit start here, and you can join my live stream right at katothemedium.com. I cry in the kitchen. That was out of talk moments. I love this. You are so very welcome. Now get back to the kitchen and make some spaghetti, woman. Oh, man, I'm craving spaghetti so bad. You know what? I think in honor of him, my birthday is Wednesday. I think in honor of him, I'm going to make myself a big-ass lasagna for my birthday. I'm going to make a big old lasagna. A good one. So watch my story. I'll post pictures of it. In honor of him, I'm going to make lasagna. That way he gets to smell spaghetti twice. What do you mean, oh my God, saying Kayla Roshan? Is that your birthday too? Or you're going to make it? Okay, MVPs, thank you so much for being here. Queen Bee, I see you as an MVP down there. Let me do a quick card for you guys. If you guys are an MVP on Facebook or you're an MVP on TikTok, you're going to have access to card readings between my readings here. If you would like a mediumship reading, I'm doing 5-minute recorded sessions. You can go to katothemedium.com. Granted, they've all been over 8, but I don't care. I'm not here timing everybody. I'm just saying I'm going to try to stay on for at least 5 minutes for you, okay? And so, if you would like to join the if you'd like mediumship, go to katothemedium.com. If you would like a card or a chance at more readings all the time, you can sign up as an MVP on this platform, either TikTok or Facebook. And that is a monthly subscription. So every time I'm live, you guys are getting additional perks like free card readings. So make sure you are signing up for your MVP membership, which is right next to the comment section. And if you need to find it on Facebook or TikTok, just go to my main page and you can hit my subscription or subscribe details there as well. Okay, so Queen Bee, I think you are really, I think you're in the right and you're doing a lot of, did you see that? Did you see that I'm right? Here's one thing I learned, and I love it. Eventually, truth will show itself. You want to know why? Because facts, they don't change. So even though it might seem really important for you to be right or you to get your point across or for people to see things right now, it might feel like it's the most important thing to you. Fuck that life, okay? Because I'm seeing that you give it some time and it's going to show who the piece of crap is. You know, it's going to show whose intentions were poor. Whoever is successful, let karma take care of itself. Don't be so set on other people seeing your side of things. Carry on. Carry on with your life. Let it go. Let it go. I've been very right. I like that. I like that you're watching me, and I like that you are becoming more in tune with your intuitive self. I think that's freaking amazing. You're so very welcome. All right, so I'm looking for Kayla Rashawn. Oh yeah, that's you right there. Okay, that you are going to get a mediumship reading today. Thank you. And go to katothemedium.com if you would like a mediumship reading. You could be right after Miss Kayla here. And then, of course, if you're interested, become an MVP member so you get exclusive access to card readings in between our Q readings. But if you'd like to go on, if you'd like a 5-minute mediumship reading, it's all recorded, put onto my YouTube. You just go to katothemedium.com, link in bio, and then you can hit start here and then join my stream. If you like what's happening right now, it happened for you too at katothemedium.com. You're so very welcome, guys. Hello. What is the first name of your loved one you would like to communicate with that's no longer here in the physical world, my dear? And yeah, we're just going to let the hair take over. We're going to let it. Also, what do you guys think? Just really quick side convo. On Facebook, in March, for Wednesdays, we're going to try video mediumship readings, which is where we bring you guys on camera and we'll have a little timer that says 555 and it'll click down that timer once we start our mediumship reading, and we'll basically get as much as we can done via video for that 5 minutes and 55 seconds. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Okay, so Kayla says, there are so many people there on the other side. You would love that? I thought that would be so cool. I thought that would be so much fun. And we could even do that, like, multiple, like, you know, I thought that would be so cool. Anyways, so I thought that would be fun, like a little timer, because it puts the tension on, but also shows everyone gets the equal amount of time, see what happens type of thing. So it's kind of like this, but it'll count down instead of me just seeing a timer and keeping it within a certain time, you know? All right, so now she wants to see who comes through for her, basically. She said there's so many people on the other side, and she gave me a couple names, so I'm just kind of like letting them sit there for a second, and then I'm going to pull them through. So let's see. You guys can go to katothemedium.com if you are interested in getting a mediumship reading. I got Kato everything. You like the different logos? Okay, here we go. Kayla. Sorry, I'm just burping everywhere. Okay. Bill or Troy, I think she had said. I don't know why I put a line through it, but whatever. Alright, here we go. Whoop. This person says he passes from something medical underlying, kind of feels like a cancer, and I'm kind of like surprised. I'm like, what? Because maybe this person, and then he gives me another analogy, like, you ever watch somebody pretend to go down the basement stairs, you know, one step, one step, one step, and they kind of like deteriorate as they go? You can go to katothemedium.com if you would like to join for a mediumship reading, but you can also choose psychic reading too, so just read the descriptions and do whichever one you'd like. Link in bio. Okay, and so this talks about him kind of deteriorating medically over time. Then this one also says he's like a father figure, and then he goes, of course it was going to be health. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. And then he says, thank you. So he was most likely being taken care of right at the end, even if it was like right at the end, because I'm surprised to find this, so I don't expect the decline or deterioration that happens. But then he says he's a meat and potatoes guy, so it makes sense. Kayla, who is this for you? And then he keeps drawing things. So I think we have something in honor of his memory. It's not often for a guy to draw a ring, but maybe we even have his ashes and some jewelry. And this person was younger, passed before his time, and takes partial responsibility, looks like. Plus tragic. This guy seems more like he offs himself. This guy seems like he's like more of a grandpa that passed with something medical. You kidnapped his jacket. Okay, so he's your boyfriend's dad. What did he end up passing from? We have a lot of his stuff. Okay, that makes sense. And you kidnapped his jacket for winter. He loves it. He loves that he's keeping you warm. Oh my gosh, I like this guy. What did he end up passing from? Underlying medical thing that surprises us. And then tell me a little about Troy. Does this resonate? Make sense? The partial responsibility before his time. I kind of feel not the first time we're in this type of situation. And then this person resonates with music. This person has a female on the other side too. With him. Does that make sense? Okay, hold on. He passed suddenly. We aren't really sure. He just declined fast and he was on oxygen. Okay, like we're shocked to like see how he ends up declining or like what ends up catching him. That makes sense. He says he's not surprised. He's a meat and potatoes guy. He's like, you can only survive on that so long. He goes, actually, I survived on it for quite a while. I really like his personality because he's, like, serious. He can, like, I would not even doubt this man could, like, run a business and be efficient. But he also has really great sense of humor. And then he, like, gives me a little bit of, like, pain or pressure here on my sternum. So I'm almost wondering if he had, like, a heart attack. If he hadn't had a heart attack. I feel like he has had a heart attack previously. And then proceeds to have another one. Woo! And then can you tell me a little bit about Troy? Oh, you did CPR? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why I'm like, ooh, my sternum. I have like this pain right here. You did CPR on him. I think that's what he was showing me. Like, why do I have this? Like, and you did CPR. He's very loving and sarcastic. He goes, it wasn't really working, but they were sure trying. He goes, I could feel the love. I was like, like, I'm not even trying to be too upbeat about it. He's like staring down at everybody. A little bit of a gut. There's his jeans. He's like behind you, watching you. Just love him. That's how he describes it. Like, he feels the love. He's like, you know, even if there was no bringing me back, he was acknowledging everyone trying to save him. But he goes, you know, yeah, proper CPR breaks ribs, and so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, felt painful. I'm like clutching all my bits, but we'll get through it. And then this Troy, we've got some more minutes here. This Troy, how did he end up passing? And he's telling me how you hear him in the music. So this is like more of an emotional, sad type of thing here. So I also put his oxygen back in his nose and patted his cheek, and I said something to him. And then he's talking about how he could just see everything that was happening. The CPR, the amount of love. He goes, they're loving me. They're loving me at the end of my life. And she puts his oxygen back in his nose. Not that they could have saved me, but they didn't stop loving me. After he was already gone, you put the oxygen back in his nose and you patted his cheek and you gave him a little something. He goes, I wasn't in it, but I was watching you love me. And he says, thank you for loving me, he says. Oh, I love that. This is romantic and disgusting. I love it. I love it a lot. So cute. Even when you didn't have to be. That's true, tender love and care. When I moved in, I really tried to make sure he was treated well. And and look at this. They say thank you when you take care of them at the end of their life. So this guy, you moved in, helped take care of him. He says thank you. And then you know he's a meat and potatoes guy. You moved in with his ass. You did such a great job. He feels the love. Heck yeah. And then Troy, he's at peace on the other side too. I know Bill really wanted to say more of the things, but Troy, also honorable mention, and he's at peace on the other side. Troy says he hasn't been gone that long. It's still hard to reach me because I haven't been gone that long, he says. And then you hear him in the music. Don't forget. I don't think you'll ever forget, but you know what I'm saying. Whew, that's some good reading right there. That's some good reading right there. He has been gone since I was 13. Who is it? You're 35. Who is it, like a brother? He hasn't been gone that long. Doesn't feel like it's been gone that long. Your stepdad? You hear him in the music? You must not get any validation. A couple things here and there never mind. You just know that the female's your primary guardian angel. You get the specific birds, like let's say cardinals or something, specific birds in honor. Troy just says there's no room when it comes to like grandma sending you all the signs, but you do see him in music. How did he end up passing? I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Okay, tell me. Yeah, you're right. Probably just couldn't see past grandma for all that. Primary, secondary. Primary, Bill's primary, female secondary, Troy's third. Boop. Love you, girl. And thank you so much, Diane, for following me. If anyone likes the messages we're doing, you like my vibe in general, please make sure you're following me. Heck yeah. He was in the storage unit and shot up until he had a heart attack. Something he does over and over, and he takes responsibility, and he passes tragically and suddenly. And he takes responsibility because he was in a storage unit and he was shooting up in a storage unit till he ended up having a heart attack. Damn. Wow. He's at peace on the other side though. And you'll probably have more communication with him now that you connected to him through me than you ever have before. Let me tell you that. I may or may not blame myself for both of them. Bullshit! How do you blame somebody that thanks you? And look, his medical stuff, it was a surprise to everybody. Like a father figure, loved how you fed him, primary guardian angel, and you can't choose whether someone puts drugs in their own body. Survivor's guilt. 100%. Yep, that's all that. It has to be all it is. Yep, definitely. And you're so kind. Like, you're putting an oxygen back in someone that's already gone and, like, rubbing their cheek and loving them when they're not even here anymore. Yeah, you probably do have some, you're probably susceptible to a little bit of survival's guilt, you know? What's your zodiac sign? Be kind to yourself. It's not you, I promise you that. Christy! Where are you, my love? And where's my MVPs? Christy is next for a mediumship reading. If you want to be after Christy, you can go to katothemedium.com. Don't be shy. Come on in. Fran, you're Christy. You're Pisces? Me too. Oh my gosh, ride that emotional roller coaster. The only reason you take responsibility so much is abandonment. All right? Abandonment. It hurts, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? Strengths in your Okay, we got Christy. Christy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Yeah, my life has been hectic. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. That happens. All right, one thing, I want to see all my MVP people. Let me see my MVPs. It doesn't matter if you're on Facebook or TikTok. I want to see everybody, okay? I want to see my MVPs. Next thing, I have time for a few more. If you would like, and Christy's next. No one's getting in front of Christy. I got to talk to her person. I'll probably go potty after I'm done with Christy's too. Keep the tension of having to pee during this round. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to support me, please make sure you hit the share button. I'm going to be here probably at least till 2 o'clock, so you guys are more than welcome to join me. We have a consistent little line. You guys want to see what it's all about before you want to see what it's all about before you send in and get your own little video for YouTube. You totally can. Come on in. Any amount of shares, any amount of double taps really helps me. I appreciate it. You know what else helps me? All of you awesome people that are signed up as MVP members. Refocus. All of you amazing people that are signed up as MVP members on my Facebook or on my TikTok. You guys get exclusive reading benefits for an entire month from the day that you sign up. I'm going to be on so much. I've already been on so much during on TikTok, but I'm going to be on so much more for Facebook. Hopefully use this program, even though it kind of kills my views, but that's fine. But yeah, please make sure you're signing up as MVP. TikTok, I'll be making you guys a creepy video. We reached our goal of 100 people last time. I'm going to be making my video probably tonight. Probably do a really late night one. I'm going to wait till I'm kind of tired and delusional and do it. I've learned that that's kind of the sweet spot, which is horrible, but it's totally real. Did you sign up? You signed up for MVP? Yes. And so I'll be making my 100 MVP video. It'll be really creepy. It's pretty much as creepy as I can get it. And I'll be posting that on my story. I'll try to post it for a couple days on all platforms, so that way anyone who's an MVP can see it no matter which platform you're on. But please make sure you are signing up for MVP right next to your comment section. Once we reach our current goal, we'll do something else weird and dramatic. But yeah, I'm working on the 100 MVP success mark right now. Working on a video for you guys. I have a visual. We discussed filming that video. We will discuss filming that video after the... Yes, ma'am. Nicole, yes, you can purchase a reading if you would like a mediumship reading, or even if you'd like me to draw you up to 5 tarot cards and give you a psychic guidance. Maybe your life is a shit show like most of us. You can get a psychic reading. Otherwise, just go to katothemedium.com. Link is in my bio. Go to katothemedium.com. You're just going to hit start here and then scroll down, and you can join my live here however you would like. Just to let you guys know, most people are choosing the mediumship option today, and you totally can. So feel free to go to katothemedium.com, hit start here, choose a reading that you would like, and you can join in. I'll be back. I'll be here all week, so it's no pressure, but if anyone's feeling like today's their day, I would love for you to join. Can I do it here now? Yes, so I am going to do Christie's, and then if you would like to be, let me refresh, make sure no one, and then it's going to be Aaron, but if you would like to be after Aaron, you can join right now. katothemedium.com, hit start here, and then you can join my live stream by scrolling down. So go ahead and yes, your reading will come up before 2 o'clock for sure. For sure your reading would be before 2 o'clock. Now, MVPs, if you sign up, last call, no matter where you are, MVPs, oh, Tim, life is treating me well. How about yourself? Really well, actually. So if you made that during a previous read. You made that during a previous read. I do not know which one you're talking about, but if you would like to join my MVP, hit the star by the comment section, and then let me know in the comments if you join my MVP, and I would love to, oh, I did it, you rate your previous goal. Yes, there should be a new goal for MVPs, unless it didn't post during this live. Unless it's not posted, but I thought I made another one for 150, just 130. I think my next one was. But anyways, I can go live on my cell phone later and do that. I'll probably be live again, right? I'll probably do these readings, like Christy I'll do, Aaron's I'll do. If one more person wants to send in, I'll do it. And then I'll probably take a little break, and then I'll be live again, and we'll do this again. How's that sound? Let's keep going till our brains ooze out our ears. Hell yeah! So, if you guys would like a reading, where's my MVPs on TikTok? Apparently I don't have any on Facebook. No one wants to love me today on Facebook, and that's fine. I'll get the fuck over it. But anybody want to be here on the Tick of the Talk? Fran, I got you really quick. Fran, this is... Don't expect to have the answer right now. Don't expect to put it together. Just because you're awakening doesn't mean you don't have to wait for human timing. So learn everything you can about what you want to accomplish right now. That feeling can be paid forward in the future. It's almost like something you're about to walk into. Like, let's say you've been just hearing nothing but astrology stuff, or moons, or planets, or Pluto's gonna jump over hopscotch and with Jupiter on the 14th, and like, if you know about it, you know what to expect, okay? So if you know you're going to be going through custody court or divorce, or let's say you know you're going to be going back to school, this is things you can get a head start on. Learn as much as you can if you know something's coming. Something like, you know, I never, if I can see my enemies coming, why would I not put up a little barrier? Why would I let them get me? If you can see what's coming for you, why would you not create? Create, 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 okay? So important. So important. Okay, so we're going to have Christy. What platform are you on, Christy? And then we'll have Aaron. Dude, and then we'll have a card reading. Fran, you are so very welcome. Some of y'all's screen names get me, right? What does it say the MVP goal is on TikTok by any chance? What does it say that is? All right, Christy, where are you? Christy, 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 are you here? First time watching, excited to see more. Maybe reach my mom and get some answers. I would love that. And listen, I've got freebies Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is tomorrow. If you're here the next 3 days on TikTok at 11 a.m., I'm doing nothing but free readings. I'm the free medium. Like, I'm on here on a Monday, and you guys are welcome to join, or join a queue, or join MVP and hang out with me and do our things. But you guys want my free shows? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 a.m., kick ass. Okay, Christy's on Facebook, which you guys know what that means is we're going to be able to turn the Facebook chats on, and we're going to be able to see her responding to us here on Facebook. So Facebook, please make sure. Am I talking? Am I, oh, and also, Fran, I know those freebies is going to be at a time that you're working, and that's fine, because Wednesday nights we're going to be on Facebook doing video readings for the entire month of March. So, it's really important that you watch Facebook, because sometimes the Facebook readings are going to be in your work schedule a little better. I'm definitely accommodating you all, and I will be back. So, do not miss me. Make sure you are following me here. Make sure you are following me on my Facebook. Absolutely. Christy, I can see you on Facebook. Hello, hello, hello. And your comments will now appear on the screen with me. So, Facebook, let's keep all of our commenting to a minimum. We are just looking for Miss Christy. You are so very welcome. So, it's so cool. Her comments should be able to be in her live stream. Okay, cool. Christy, what is the first name of your loved one that you would like to communicate with who is no longer here in the physical world? But listen, even if I'm calling your name and don't happen to read for you, or even if I'm saying a message that sounds like it's exactly for you, but I'm technically reading for Christy, you are more than welcome to hear it as a postcard. And if Christy's like, why are you saying my name 100 times? This is the first time I've ever come into this live. Well, Spirit's going to bring you exactly where you need to be, so make sure you're hitting the follow button no matter what platform you're on right now. And Christy wants to talk to Jimmy. I love that name. Love that name. I want to put this a little bit bigger. So even if we're not on this scene, you guys should be able to see. I don't know what the heck I'm moving around. Alright, cool. After I'm done punching all the buttons. Okay, great. I feel like it takes away from that. Hold on. F it. Just leave it small. Fine. See, isn't it fun? I can move it all around. Cannot find the MVP goal. Ah, dang it. Well, make sure that you just sign up for the MVP. There should be a new goal of 135. So I don't know where we're at right now, and I can't see it from the program I'm on, but I will be live from my phone within like an hour or two. So I should be able to see all the goals anyways on there, and I'm really excited about it. Hello, everybody. Okay, so Christy is coming in, and we're going to hit the record button, so everybody calm it down. I love how I start by just spelling everything wrong. Christy. Talking to Jamae. Boop. Okay, here we go. Before his time suddenly didn't get a chance to say goodbye. It's something that happens suddenly, and I get the word irreversible. So we have something that happens, maybe like crash, or you get a hole in an organ, or it's just something that's like, I just get the word irreversible, and I can't spell, so I can't. He goes, next word, situational. He's smart. He's bringing me through things on a strategic. And then she says yes down here. You see her comments down here? I should almost. Facebook chat. Let me put it up here where it's darker. I'm going to make it a little smaller, but it's going to come up here now. It's going to be up. All right. Okay. Okay, before his time, he goes, I have darker hair and she has clothes of mine that still smell like me. Does this make sense? He said it just gets out of control. It's irreversible. It gets out of control. We didn't get a chance to say goodbye. When Mother Nature calls it quits, they call it quits, he says. 104 out of 135. Woohoo! It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. You to tiptoe through the window. I hope you guys know that it's gonna be. Okay, this person also walks up to you. So this person seems young. And he walks up to you and gives you the biggest hugs. And I can smell his armpits. There's a lot of smells. It's good. He smells like, he's got deodorant on. And you still have something that you have in honor of his memory. And I think that's what you meant by yes, I do. Okay, and there's the situational, and it was irreversible, and you get a hole in an organ. It was very sudden. Who is this to you? He's young. He passes before his time. How old is he? And you still have his shirts. Irreversible. He took his own life. He had to have shot himself. I know I can't be like saying this stuff over live so much, but yeah. Not the first time. This one was just irreversible. This one was the most emotionally intense. So it seems like an emotional response to something that's small. Situational and emotional response. How old is he? He's your brother? He was 48. What happened? It was not his first attempt. It was just the most intense or emotional response. He's like, I was done with it, Kato. Same shit, different day. Life is tense and stressful. So that's the moment he did it like almost out of anger. Tell my kids I'm okay. Did he have kids? And she said, yeah. He goes, yeah, things get better and sometimes you just end up alone. He goes, but I was done doing the struggling. I was just done struggling. In my life, Kato, I was just done, okay? This couldn't be the first time. And if it was the first time he's ever attempted to off himself, then he would have at least had to go through something else, like addiction or something, or drinking or something there in his physical world. So I'm like, because I'm reading your comments, he's like, no kids, but he was a great uncle. And I'm like, but you're telling me, take care of the kids, watching over the kids, tell my kids I'm okay. Then he sees your kids. I'm getting things running through my head that I'm like, listen, I don't know how much I can say out loud, but it almost seems like, so he's always been emotionally this way. I'm like, why did you get to 48 without having kids? And then he looks at me and he goes, my childhood trauma. Which continues to create the feeling of the instability, the intense emotions. And then you have to drown yourself when that happens. So you maybe don't have, this intense, irreversible response. But this is your brother. You both would have had to go through childhood trauma. One of the layers would have to be abuse. To make it to 48, be that great of an uncle, and then say that it was situational and it was not an uncommon response. It was just the irreversible one, and it was done under intense pretenses. You have clothes he was either wearing when he passed or that still smell like him, that were like, we're never cleaning these. They still smell like him. Yeah, something's telling me there's a mental health thing here, and you're like partially taking care of him. Or he was always drowning in his sorrows, like, Christy, come back! Just letting him talk. He battled with drugs for a while. I'm not sure if he was just battling depression. Yeah, he talks about, I think both. I think that no matter what happens in our childhood trauma, that he never stopped battling depression, and then I think he's right with, like, you know what? I respect the shit out of this person. One, it is not difficult. Okay, he is completely crossed over and at peace on the other side. If this is the way you go and your whole life is a conditioned, not like a condition, but your whole life is a response to your childhood, when you are damaged in a certain psychological way and then you're sent through these cycles, I respect the shit out of him as a human for not having children. I am one of 5 siblings. We all have something from him, for him. I took his jewelry and a sweatshirt for him. I said I respect the shit out of him because he didn't have a bunch of kids, knowing who himself was, knowing he was underdeveloped to handle that. And He was one of 5 kids. There's part of the trauma. I'm sure there was trauma. There was 5 of you. Holy crap. Childhood trauma, lots of them, reverse intense. He's the depressed one. Of course, he's, self-medicating a little bit. He's a good communicator. One of 5 siblings. Wow. Then he's like, and I knew that I had issues, and I had them growing up my whole life, and because of that, I didn't choose to have a bunch of kids and put my kids through that. There's something correlating with the way he grew up, but I like that because you know what? That's a good parent. So even though he had a hard life and struggled, a good parent is making a decision to not bring children into that. Even he's not a parent yet, but it's still good parent mentality. I respect the shit out of this person. I think he's a great person. I think that he just doesn't know how to help himself or get his mind out of that cycle and trauma. Can I confirm that he was on drugs when it happened? No, but I am saying it's a very intense physical response to an emotional situation, and I think it has to do with those cycles of putting that on ourselves. But he passed suddenly. Yeah, I really like that. And he loves the fact that you have a sweatshirt and you're still able to smell him on your sweatshirt and all that. And yeah, he was the second oldest. Oh my goodness. So imagine being the second oldest of 5. That's a lot of responsibility. So I don't doubt that. And he may have been the second oldest. Who knows? He could have been the oldest boy too. And that's a lot of responsibility all by itself at the end of the day. Pretty intense. All right, love it, Christy. Thanks for letting me spend 10.5 minutes on your brother. Aaron. I think I might pee and keep going. All right, I'm going to use the potty. I'll be right back. If you want to join, katothemedium.com. I got to pee, and then we're going to do Aaron's reading. So make sure that you join. Alright. I found a snack in the bathroom. Just kidding. Yep, these ones are right now. Fun with Rachel. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube to answer questions since I've been gone. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube right now. And then Fun with Rachel said, are these paid? Well, guess what? I'm doing MVP readings in between, and you happen to be an MVP, so would love to give you a reading. You have the 5 of Cups, which is like, if you put your emotional happiness and the amount of good girls you get every single day, you're going to find your cup being low. Talk about balancing your interpersonal emotional relationships. Listen, if someone treats you a certain way and you go, that's weird. I feel like is this weird to be treated like that? I don't understand. If you don't understand somebody's actions, it's weird. Okay? And so, don't ruin yourself trying to accommodate other people. But then also, if something's weird, know it's weird. If you don't want to fuck with it, walk away. It's okay to be like, okay, yeah, it's weird. What tarot set are you using? I'm using the Lightseers Tarot. Lightseekers Tarot. Lightseers Tarot. I'm about to switch from this back into my Wild Unknown Tarot, though. It's a little more expensive. This is a $20 deck. The one I'm about to buy is like $40. Hey, thanks for having your MVP membership. This is my snack, by the way. Yogurt covered raisins. Can anyone else get behind that? Anyone else? Alright, Aaron, what platform are you on? katothemedium.com if you guys want to sign up. We got Aaron. Then we got a card reading for Kayla. It looks like we got Toria Berkey. Good. I would love to do a reading for you potentially. And then I have free readings tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you guys. MVP goes for TikTok and Facebook. If I'm on both platforms and you are an MVP on Facebook and I'm on there, boom. What happens if you subscribe on Facebook? So you become an MVP member and you can see as I'm doing these freebies, as I'm doing card readings, as I'm doing these cues. If you're an MVP or you subscribe, you kind of go to the front of the line as far as more chances to get exclusive reading benefits. So if no matter what I'm doing, I'll be like, hey, where are all my MVPs at? Would love to give you some free card readings. Because you subscribe on a monthly basis, you're up, you're kind of ahead of everybody else as far as getting like card readings. I won't be for the next 2 days. Well, that stinks. At least you're about to get a card reading. Okay, I'm looking for Aaron. Is Aaron here? I'm looking for Aaron Bees. Oh, I see you. There you go. I see you. Hard to see. But once I see you, I got you, right? All right, Aaron. What's the first name of the person you'd like to communicate with? Who is no longer here in the physical world. So when did I jump back on here? 11? 1? 12? I'm here for almost 2 hours. All right. Okay. Kenneth, but he went by Bruce, so let's call him Bruce. Aw, he's nice. He said he had a hard time getting around at the end of his life. I'll write it down, I'm just saying. Well, my freaking window is open. I was like, no way it is. He's like, yeah, check. I like him. Okay, he's very, okay, we're gonna call him Bruce. He's gonna help everybody. Blue collar smart. I think he had told me he had a hard time walking around toward the end or getting around. Almost seems like a medical thing. But he goes, it caught up to me really quickly. So I think we passed sooner than we would have liked. Like as soon as we find out what he passes from, he dies from it, you know? Aaron's like, yes, he did. Yes, he was a helper. And yes, he did. I like it. He seems like a father figure. He seems a little older. I mean, he appears to be like 50s, but it's just father figure age that he gives me. He goes, I'm happy and grumpy at the exact same time. It just depends on if I'm hungry. And he's okay with messing with me. He's got a great sense of humor. He says, thank you. So maybe someone helped take care of him as he ended up passing. It is your dad. Awesome. He is funny. He's got a great sense of humor. He says that you guys, you did after what? And then he says that you got, oh, fuck, what was I going to say? He goes, no, she made it. Okay. He gives me a sign symbol for ashes. That's not my sign symbol for ashes. I can't draw. Sign symbol for you having his ashes. And then he says, oh, look at this. He's proud of you. He's like, who made it? She made it. Something you made in honor of his memory. Could even be a tattoo, but it seems like something you crafted. Something you put together. Tell her I wore the same pair of pants for 10 years. She'll know it's me. And then he laughs. I like him a lot. He's really sweet. Real sweet. And she goes, yes, I've actually made some pillows of him. And so I love that because he looks at it, he goes, she made this. Oh, thank you, Sydney. He's like, she made this. She made these. And it's him. It's him, his stuff, essentially. And you do have ashes. I love that. He says you have his ashes. He says you made something in honor of his memory. Thank you for how you contributed, whether you helped him or took care of him or assisted things afterwards. He says thank you for how you helped him when he exited the world. He's very proud of you, talks about how he declines. It happens very suddenly. I wouldn't necessarily say you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. It just seems like it wasn't good enough, you know. But yeah, very proud of you. He goes, keep building. Keep working your dreams. He goes, just make room, make sure there's room for new things. Like if you want to make more money, make sure you have spare time. If you can't incorporate a hobby, how are you going to make more money, you know? And so he talks about you making space to get more things. You can't just have an overflowing bucket and be like, you send me some shit, put it right in here. Where, he says. So get things off your plate. Okay, you guys can go to my website, link in bio, if you want to get in line for today. You absolutely can,